MPR 17. Written for the elect by the Master of Mysteries, a once overseer of harvest and recorder of taxes, guardians of tombs and upholder of royal decrees, beloved of the high gods and the gods, keeper of the secrets of the highest God, lesser lord of jubilees and grand scribe of the sacred writings, one born into the house of a false god, whom he rejected, distributor of barley seed and master of the great sanctuary, chief of seers and guardian of the great mysteries, watcher at the sacred shrine and defender of the lakeland and the gates, inspector of the courtyard of the sacred being, guardian of the hidden records and servant of the secret temple, messenger of the true God, third begotten son of an enlightened father, a magistrate of a goodly city, son of a gentle lady, sistrum, bearer and mistress of the songstresses, in the temple of the twofold God, now one whose name is obliterated by unchallengeable decree, but once a man of good standing in this country, whose estate remains to this day. One gigantic title, but little else. I would point out two possibilities who this could be, however. I think it fits best the Joseph story in the Bible, but we can have no way of knowing who it is. I would highlight a phrase that might indicate this man was no pharaoh. Lesser lord of jubilees and grand scribe of the sacred writings. Others that make me think Joseph is the comments like overseer of harvest and distributor of barley seed and master of the great sanctuary. Could that be a place that grain was stored for the 7 years of famine to come? To be Pharaoh's confidant, granted so much power, would the story require a public perception that he rejected the quote-unquote false god? And please notice, I put quote-unquote false god in parentheses. It is the words in the verse, not mine. I would label no god false since I can't know. I am not God. I am not wise enough, and I am humble enough to admit it. Second person, rest on the end title description. It sounds more like Akhenaten. Third begotten son. Joseph was not a third son. It seems Akhenaten's mother was revered and respected far more than her son, and Akhenaten's name was obliterated.